had to get ready for work this morning, so I just handed him some goldfish. Okay, he can eat Funyuns and pizza for breakfast, but I handed him goldfish, and he was like, yeah, right. He just threw them on the floor.
Yeah, because...
He goes, ew, gross.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not eating this for breakfast.
Yeah, he won't eat them for dinner either.
And it wasn't for breakfast. It was like a snack before I could get him breakfast.
Hold on. It's not breakfast. It's before breakfast.
That's
also called breakfast.
I was giving him this...
So weird how the universe is like all connected and things just happen. Last night, we went to a place called Burrito Social.
Yeah.
Right? And the people who work there, they have on their uniforms, like their shirts, they have the autism puzzle piece. They support autism.
Yeah.
And autism awareness. This morning, I find this article called Autism is a Burrito.
Really?
Yeah. And the name of the place last night was Burrito Social on Reddington Beach.
Yeah.
Well, that's the weirdest thing. Like, the place is called Burrito Social. They support autism. It's like their thing. And then this morning I find an article called Autism is a Burrito, and it just talks about, I'll post it in the show notes, a link to it. It really compares autism to a burrito.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's one of the intro lines is you never judge a burrito by its shell. And so it's the same thing about autism. Like you can't like judge like by what you see. There's a lot more going on.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, that is weird. Like what a coincidence.
Yeah, it's the strangest
It's like,
thing.
did they see that before? And you know what I mean?
I don't know. You know how it's like everything's always listening to us. So maybe,
That's true.
Huh?
That's true.
Yeah, maybe the internet just force-fed me this because I was at a burrito place last night where autism came up. Then there happened to be an article called Autism is a Burrito, and the universe just connected, and here we are talking about burritos and autism.
That's funny.
It really is. But it's a cool little article. And the guy, it's like a packet, of all this stuff, and it's got some interesting facts. But just the, it's not like the real serious, sometimes like really medical stuff that you sort of get lost in. I mean, it's just kind of funny to break autism down between a tortilla, a sauce, the meat, the cheese, everything. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So I'll link that here in the show notes. You can go to also dailyautism.com and whatever social platforms you're on and want to connect with us, you can do that there too. dailyautism.com. Yep. Oh, and our reels are up on Facebook and Instagram.
I like the reels.
The reels. You know what I love about the reels is that it's real.
It is real.
And it's like, man, we look tired. Our house is a mess.
Ugh. I came home from work today, and I'm like, holy crap. Like, it looked like a tornado went through here.
Yeah. Well, it did. It's called 5 Kids.
Ugh.
It's a Hurricane 5 Kids goes through on a daily basis. It's freezing here right now, and the kids are outside playing football, except for Cal. But
yeah, with no coat on.
No coat on. They're like, oh, the sun's out. I'm like, yeah, so's the wind. What are you doing?
It's super cold.
Oh, it's freezing cold.
We were at baseball and football yesterday, and my ear still hurts from the wind.
Cal did pretty good, man, from the wind. But you know what, though? He likes wind. He likes wind.
He does. He likes to feel it in his hair.
When the hair blows, he smiles.
Yeah.
And he goes, ooh, and looks up.
Yeah.
Because, you can't, he doesn't know where it's coming from. He just looks up.
50
and he goes,
degrees here, but it was windy. So I had 3 layers of long sleeves on for him, plus gloves, plus a hat, all of it, and a blanket. And he is a Florida kid. So he likes the heat, and he's not used to being cold.
I was thinking last night, because like I said, we did jump out with some friends to Burrito Social, had a couple of beers.
A margarita,
hung out with our buddies. But, I was thinking there needs to be, like now, like Tyler, because this place is literally just down the street. I mean, we could walk there if we wanted to.
Yeah.
But Tyler was watching Cal, but I was thinking, that we talk a lot about going out and just getting away from the daily grind, because it is just a grind, right? You're just beat. You got to go have some fun and chill and whatever. But babysitters for autistic kids, that should be a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That should be a thing. Like, we're lucky that Cal really responds well to his siblings. Like, really responds well. Right. Craves their companionship, attention. Not all autistic kids are like that.
No, and you really have to find the right person.
Yeah.
Tyler's old enough now, so it's nice. But, I mean, I would really have to, interview people. Yeah, and then... But we do, our neighbor, Alice, she does a great job with them. Like, we got lucky because he really likes her. Hi, Ali.
Oh, I know. She comes up and he's like, hi, Ali. And then when she leaves, he's like, goodbye, Ali, goodbye. He's funny.
She is good with him.
Yeah, she's good with him, man. It's just, but that's just luck. Like that. We just got lucky.
Yeah, he doesn't even get upset when she comes.
Nope. But we just got lucky. But I was thinking, if you don't have somebody that needs to be like more of a thing. Like maybe if you're ABA certified, you should start like a babysitting business on the side.
Oh my God, they would make a killing
to help these parents get out, because you need that social structure. Like you need to be able to go out in like a social structure where you can have a cocktail, you can eat some food that you don't have to make, because it's so hard to make food with kids with autism. Yeah. Like the other day I had to make toast 4 or 5 different ways. I mean, how frustrating it is to make something and you have to throw it away and then make something again and throw it away. It either wasn't cut in the right shape or it wasn't folded right. And it's like, you can't fix it. You just have to throw it away.
I had to get ready for work this morning, so I just handed him some goldfish. Okay, he can eat Funyuns and pizza for breakfast, but I handed him goldfish, and he was like, yeah, right. He just threw them on the floor.
Yeah, because...
He goes, ew, gross.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's labeled that as like a lunch food.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not eating this for breakfast.
Yeah, he won't eat them for dinner either.
And it wasn't for breakfast. It was like a snack before I could get him breakfast.
It was breakfast. But
there was biscuits in the oven.
Hold on. It's not breakfast. It's before breakfast. That's also called breakfast.
I was giving him a snack so I could go shower.
Yeah. Oh, guys, it wasn't. Don't judge me.
For a minute.
It's not breakfast. It was just a snack before breakfast.
Oh. I was surprised.
That's also called breakfast, by the way.
I was just surprised he threw it and said, ew.
Yeah. Well, but anyway, so all that craziness, so like go somewhere and have a meal brought to you. Like order it, demand to be served, and eat it and like it.
Well, that sounds good. Maybe we should go to eat.
No, we're not doing that. We went out last night. We're done.
I know. Football's on in about 20 minutes. I'm ready for a beer.
I mean, I will go somewhere and watch the game. Our kids would literally kill us.
They would be so mad.
There would be a revolt. Yeah. There would be a revolt. They were so mad we went out last night.
Well, it was last minute. That's why.
Oh, our whole world is last minute.
And by the way, we pay him to babysit, so I don't know what he's mad about.
He's like, you're going out? I'm like, well, dude, I mean, it's Saturday. Our friends asked us to go meet them, and so we want to.
Yeah, and it was like 6 o'clock, and he wasn't doing anything.
I know. He got so mad at us.
Anyways, you talked about like the wind in his hair.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Like, I think that he is attached to his hair, so when I give him haircuts, I'm cutting it off. And he doesn't like it.
Well, so, new foods go right to his hair.
Right.
I remember when that first started happening, I'm like, man, this is freaky. Like, you'd give him something and he would, like, rub it in his hair. But it was like he was tasting it through his hair.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but
he sort of, like, would move his lips and he's rubbing stuff all over his hair. I'm like, whoa, man. I was like, I think his hair has taste buds.
Oh, my God. Like, he does it with yogurt, hummus. You have to, like, really make sure that you do it at at dinner time so you can give him a bath.
Yeah.
Be prepared to give him a bath.
That's why usually you'll have ice cream after dinner.
Yeah.
We had to stop all that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like he'd get a bath and he'd rub ice cream all over his head.
Yeah.
And, say, yummy. I mean, I'm like, but yeah, you're right. You cut his hair, he freaks out. Maybe you're cutting off something that he uses.
His security or something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I think he's really cute with long hair, so it doesn't bother me as much.
I think he's cute with long hair, too. But, like, when it's in his eyes.
I know.
I now have it going to the side, so it stays out of his eyes. But in 20 years, he's my absolute worst client ever.
He's also your kid.
It's the hardest head of hair I've ever cut. It's awful.
A lady on our Facebook page just wrote, she asked us, but I have nothing to do with this. How do you cut Cal's hair? So you need to respond. I
did respond, I said exactly what I just said.
What?
He's my hardest client in 20 years.
Well, it's just kind of funny that you're also a hairstylist, and so
I know
it is hard though. It's
torture.
Yeah, a lot of parents say that.
It's torture for me.
Yeah, a lot of parents.
I cried last time.
I think you might have to do it while he's asleep and just a trim.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
It's really hard when he's awake too. So.
Well, I guess I could do it in his sleep.
Jumping all over the place here. I want to go back to the babysitter thing. Okay. Like, I think it's important for these parents, especially these parents, to find a babysitter that you trust and that can do the job.
Yeah.
Like, and when you started out, like, just don't go far. Just go 5 minutes away.
Right, and go do an hour or two.
Yeah, or like we said before, sit on your driveway, sit in your garage, sit in your backyard, sit by your pool, and have a babysitter inside. You have to decompress, man.
It is so important to get away.
Oh.
And I always say it keeps us connected as a married couple. And when our kids get mad that we're going out, I'm like, all your friends' parents are divorced. Like, we actually like each other, so we're going out for a little bit to stay connected and just be happy.
Well, yeah,
and you know what, though? Between two different houses.
And that's really backfiring on them because I'm getting sick of it, too, when they start throwing it. Like, it's almost like they're in a union, and they, like, demand a recount or a vote if we should go out or not. And the other day, Trey was like, no, that's not, you're not going to. And I'm like, this is the exact reason we're going out. And so I have a new thing for him now, too. If you complain when we say we're leaving, we're adding an hour to our adventure.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid that's always gone. I mean, he just went to a sleepover last night.
Oh, he asked me.
But we're not allowed to leave.
Right when he got home. Hey, Dad, how you doing? Good, man. I missed you. Did you have fun? Yeah. Hey, are you guys going somewhere to watch the game? I'm like, don't worry about it. Like, I'm not even, and we're not, but it's like, maybe, I don't know. But,
I hate when they question us.
No, but I'm like, why do you need that answer? Like, because if the answer is yes, he's going to throw a fit. And then the rest of the day is going to be, he does this thing where he won't talk to you. He'll just ignore you.
Yeah.
For the whole day.
Seriously ignore you.
You could say, hey, man, what's up? And he'll just walk right by.
I can't do that.
Taking this crap from an 8-year-old.
He's 9 now.
Oh, yeah, whatever. He just turned 9 on New Year's Eve. I
mean, he's in 3rd grade.
It's not like he's been that way forever. Like, jeez, it's a month. We're a month into this 9 thing.
I know.
God. Anyway, he's for sale. Go to our Facebook page and see the ad.
Oh my gosh.
Where else?
The ignoring thing is awful.
The what?
When he ignores us.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're talking about babysitters, and
it's
really important to go out.
It is. Like, even last night when I was sitting there, I was like, this is just, I mean, it's like this, you just have to, and listen, it's not like, I mean, you get home, whatever, we said hi to the kids, Cal had just fallen asleep, we put something on for like 10 minutes because we were out.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and you still have all the stresses like every other day. It's not a cure. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just
nice to get away.
To get that blow, you know what I mean? You just need to take that little, it's like football players, they got to go take a blow of oxygen on the side. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the sidelines, you just have to just take that moment. And I was sitting there last night, man, and I was talking to my buddy Tim, and I looked out and I could see like the sunset and a little bit of the Gulf of Mexico. And I was like, oh yeah, this feels so good right now. Like, I'm staying in this moment as long as I can.
Oh yeah, it is nice.
Yeah.
But as far as like babysitting goes, we don't have anyone to leave our kids with so we can go on vacation,
No, I mean, that's just out of the question.
Yeah, so we don't go on vacation.
Well, and that's the thing, like, especially like living here, I feel bad sometimes. They're like, oh, when's the last time you guys been to Disney? I'm like, oh, we've never taken all kids to Disney. I was like, we couldn't swing that with Cal.
Yeah.
It's just, first off, anything beyond, what would you say, 30 minutes in the car?
Yes.
And you're in trouble. 30 minutes.
That's it.
Okay, 30 minutes. Like, he's used to going to his school and going to the kids' sports.
Yep.
Because the kid would drive them all over the place for their sports, their practices, their games, their travel, all this. But that's all 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
So, he's just conditioned to get out of that seat within 20, 30 minutes. You just can't swing a big thing. Wouldn't even do an airplane. First off, he won't wear a mask.
No way.
And you know how many autistic kids have been thrown off planes in the last year? You see a story every week about it.
And it's awful because they won't keep the mask on.
Here's why
they're not doing like any special thing for them, and they need to.
Yeah, and it's so dumb because even in school when they were doing the masks, it was special needs did not have to wear a mask.
Nope. He's never worn a mask.
He won't. They won't.
Yeah.
They just won't. I mean, some
the whole
kids,
school was required to wear it except the special needs.
Yeah, to some kids, that aren't dealing with special needs, a mask has affected them. Detriment. It's been bad, right? These kids, like, you don't know what that might mean to them. They may start suffocating. They might start hyperventilating. They may start freaking out.
Or maybe they think if the mask's on, they can't talk.
Yeah.
Or
they think they've done something wrong.
Yeah, like you're putting tape on their mouth.
Yeah, because you don't know how they're gonna take it. The other problem is like, what if they wear the mask and they're like, oh, and they always wear the mask?
Yeah.
Like, that
would be an issue.
That would be an issue. Like, you could start something there where it's like he always has to wear a mask because you just don't know. I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but
different changes like that.
Yeah,
it's everything we do has to be planned. Everything has to be thought out. We have to think about it all. So I don't even know if you know, but next week he's going to the dentist for the first time.
Yeah.
So his ABA therapist is going with me. So that's going to be interesting.
This is a dentist that's... What's up, Trey? What are you doing?
Trey, stop putting that in your mouth.
What was the point of that? He walked in, looked at us, and walked out.
Oh, I don't know.
I was like, what's up?
I didn't even know he walked out.
Yeah, he's back in the door. Yeah.
I thought you went.
But like he looked at us and said, hey, what's up? And he says nothing and walks out. Well, what was the point of that? Why? And that's a lie.
Well, he's wearing this necklace and he keeps putting it in his mouth. It's actually disgusting.
Jeez.
It's like spit all over it. Anyways, yes, a dentist. He's going to the dentist for the first time. I did check, and they do specialize with special needs kids. So,
yeah, that's going to be the doctors like because he doesn't listen. I mean, he just does what he wants to do. He doesn't listen. And
no, every time they try to do the pulse thing at the doctor, I'm like, he's not going to let you do that.
They need to. There's another way they can do it. They should just do it. But yeah, it's just. But I'm glad that these people specialize in this, or at least are aware of autism, because it's going to be really, really tough.
Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, I don't even know how they're going to take pictures of his teeth. He's not going to bite down and hold that in there.
No.
The whole thing's going to be a nightmare.
They're going to have to do the best they can do, and just I mean, look, he's 5, so or almost 5.
Right.
God, I'm not doing good with the ages of the kids today. He's, I guess, not really even almost. I don't know. He's 5 in July, but
he's
whatever.
4.5.
We're halfway there. But yeah, I think they're just going to have to do the best they can do. I mean, he's got teeth that are 5 years old. I mean, they can't be a wreck. I mean, it's just they'll just have to do what they can do.
Right. I mean, eventually, he's getting to the age where he's going to start losing teeth, and that is going to be.
That is going to be.
Can you imagine?
This is the kind of thing like I don't need the stress right now. Like even talking about it. I was just
say you haven't even thought about this, have you?
Oh no, really? I have thought about it. Yeah, no, I have. Like it's a nightmare with our other kids.
Well, you're the one that pulls out the teeth. Yeah. Like once they get loose. I do not even want to feel it. It grosses me out.
Yeah.
But you're good at wiggling it out.
He ain't gonna let me do it though.
Oh God, it's gonna be awful.
You're gonna do it. He won't let me. I don't think he will.
You're probably right.
Yeah. That's gonna be a mommy thing.
I'm gonna have Lolo do it.
Oh my God. This lady's gonna quit.
No, I hope not.
She's gonna quit. Sorry.
Lolo's the ABA therapist.
If Lolo says, Melissa, I don't do teeth, I'll fully back her. I'll back her up.
I'm gonna talk to her about it.
No, I'm gonna back her up. There's a line, man. Like you can't be over here pulling kids' teeth out.
Oh gosh.
She does a lot, man.
I know she does.
And she probably goes above and beyond. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if she does or not, but I bet she does. Like I bet you there's things. I mean, she changes diapers.
Yeah.
Like sometimes she'll do it and I won't even know.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, hey, you can come get me, if he needs a diaper change. And she's like, oh, it's okay. He lets me do it. I think she's maybe a little surprised that he lets her do it.
Yeah, he's been pretty good about it lately.
I know.
Just us in general.
Yeah.
Sometimes he doesn't want his diaper changed. But you said when I left for work today, he wouldn't get out of his high chair.
He was in the high chair for like 2.5, 3 hours. And I was like, Cal, I mean, after like an hour, I'm like, dude, like your back's got to be hurting. Like sitting like that.
Yeah.
And I tried to get him. I was like, let's go play. Let's watch a show. Let's go to your trampoline. Let's go to your little castle that he crawls in. No.
Yeah.
No.
He is getting really good at just going to the trampoline to jump on it to get energy out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good thing to get.
Also getting really good at telling us what he wants.
Right.
In the moment. Like if something's not right or whatever, he's speaking up, which is good. I mean, even if it's not something that parents want to hear, in that specific moment, it's good that he's doing it because it's like he's understanding a little bit better that it's okay to be emotional and let people know instead of keeping your feelings inside.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's really like a basic level stuff that most kids just automatically do, but you got to really develop it in this.
You do.
Yeah. You got to develop it.
We're all over the place today.
While keeping the other kids sane and happy, because you want them to have a fulfilled life, meaningful life. Like you don't want to take sports away, but then the parents have to be happy. But it's like stress.
It is stress. We have a very busy schedule, but our kids help us a lot. I mean, like I said before, he has to be watched 24/7 when he's awake, and they really do a good job helping us.
Yeah, no, they really do. I mean,
everyone has to step in and work together.
When they want to do a sport or sign up for another league, we're like, it's 90% of the time the answer is yes. Like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Because it means a lot to them. They really get into that kind of stuff. They work hard at it. They practice. They just don't go to their practice, come home, throw their cleats down, and they're done with it till the next practice. I mean, they keep going when they get home.
Yeah, they're playing football in the front yard right now.
Yeah, they're running out there, devising plays and everything. The girls had a big win yesterday.
As Austin just told me, her hamstring is hurting her. I'm like, you need to be resting your legs.
She ran for 2 touchdowns, and so it was, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see she kind of got pulled up, so, yesterday.
Yeah.
I knew that
she won't rest, though.
No, and she'll actually lie about being hurt.
Yeah.
Last year, she played with, like, a bum foot the whole year, and I finally was like, Austin, like, you look a little weird when you're walking. And she's like, oh, my foot. She's like, I thought maybe I broke it a few weeks ago. I'm like, are you serious? Like... She's like, yeah, but it'll get better. I'm like, no, you have to rest. That she didn't rest at all.
Yeah, she just wants to shake it off.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm good. It's 2:48. I gotta go, and I gotta get a workout in.
Okay.
You're not working out today.
Some weeks I take
So
2
mad.
days a week off. Okay. I worked out 5 days. I have a lot of crap to do still.
What are you gonna do?
I have to get the coffee ready. I have to do dishes. I'm sure everyone in the house is expecting a veggie tray because I normally do that on Sundays. I worked today. So I'm not working out today. And I don't feel bad about it.
You want to write a paper on eminent domain?
No, I don't even know what that means.
Okay. I was just trying to say. I'm actually almost done it, but I'm going to finish it tomorrow.
I'm going to open a Busch Light.
Ooh, Busch Latte.
Busch Latte.
That's how every podcast should end.
Yep.
With a crisp sound of a Busch Latte being cracked open.
Sunday and football and beer.
All right, Busch Lattes, here we come.